Hi there, welcome to Moving on That with Dana. So it's nice bright day here in Canada, Toronto, Canada, in the month of October. So very sunny, so it's lovely to be outside. Actually, it's a little cool, but really beautiful. So we're gonna just do a little bit of yoga. So again, let's just start simple with grounding through the feet, legs are hip width apart. I'm just gonna do some side bends first, just reaching overhead, lengthening through the side, deep breath in and out, and let's try the other side. Lengthen and open and reach it through, open it up. Okay, and then roll the shoulders just a little bit, and then the other way just a little bit. So we're just getting those preliminary stretches just to loosen things up and swing things out a bit, so nice and loose. Okay, and then we're just gonna reach up towards the sky or the ceiling, lengthen back, a little back bend, and then arms come around the back, pull the shoulders back, open the heart chakra, open the shoulders, little forward bend, and come back up, and then we'll just do the chin to the chest, and then to center. Let's do two more. One more chin drop, and lift. Let's look over our shoulder and center, looking over and center, side and center and side. Let's do one more time each side, just nice and slow, nice and gentle, just warming things up. I'm going to put that all together to get more of the back, neck, shoulders. We're going to drop and roll, look off and out, slow, gentle drop and roll, off and out. One more each way, and take it back and relax. Okay, let's ground through one foot. So again, just root the toes, spread the toes, open that leg up, open the hip up, arms come up slowly. And we're into tree pose. So here again, we're just practicing on balancing and grounding, rooting and centering, lengthening, deep breathing. So a little challenge, and then bring those arms out wide to cactus arms. Open the shoulders a little bit, palms up, and coming into goddess arms. Right arm on top of left, and just hold here for a breath or two. And return to the ground. And just shake it all out. Okay, shifting over to the opposite side. So again, soft knee, ground root through the toes, shift your weight over, bring the other leg up. So again, foot on the inside of calf or thigh. You can bring it a little higher if you want. And open that hip up and sweep those arms up, lengthening overhead. Deep breath in and out. Ground, lengthen, breathe, root. Feel that strength of the tree, strong like a tree. And then we'll bring the hands out to the side, open the shoulders and chest just a little. Cactus arms, and then again, goddess arms. Right arm always coming on top. And relax down. Okay, so let's take it. We're going to go right into warrior pose. A little bit more stability, grounding, and balancing. Leg stretching here. So again, we're going to bend that front knee, sink through the back heel, and just kind of feel that stretch of the legs and the feet. Make sure you're feeling a little stretch there, a little opposition. And then we're going to sweep those arms up and just relax at the top. Just relax out. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Make sure you're not pulling, but you're still lengthening. Okay, it's relaxed. Opening to warrior two. Float those arms out long and wide. Reaching all the way out here. Sink into that knee. Front arm up. Gaze up. Reach up. Look up. And back out. Back to warrior two. Let's come right into side angle pose. So elbow resting on top of the knee, opposite arms reaching up. You're looking up, you're opening chest, back, shoulders. Deep breath in and out, and extended hands going to come down to rest on the lower back. And we're just opening the shoulders and chest a little more here, looking to the ceiling, the sky. Deep breath in and out. And then extend the arm back up. Straightening the front leg and front arm. We're coming into full triangle neck. So long arms, long legs, lengthen everything out. Extend a hand. It's going to come down towards that front foot. And we're in triangle forward bend neck. So again, just bring that back leg in, folding forward, lengthening those legs out. So one leg is slightly forward, one slightly back, and you're lengthening it out, sinking into it, stretching out those legs, feeling that hamstring stretch. And then we're going to step the leg back. Slowly bring that back knee down. Coming into resting lunge, and walk your toes up, the front toes up just a little bit. Okay, from here, we're going to take it to crescent moon. We're going to lengthen the spine. We're going to open the hips, open the chest, lengthen it all out. Little back bend. Come back down to the ground. Okay, so next, angle pose. We're going into deep side angle pose. And for this, you might want to use a brick. So you can try it without, but if you want, you can place a brick right beside that front foot to make it a little easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the right hand right on top of that brick or right beside that front foot, okay? And then we're going to lifting through the back leg, opening the arm up and reaching up. So sinking forward, back leg is long, one arm again to the ground, one to the ceiling, opening chest, back, shoulders, lengthen and look out. This is deep side angle pose. We're going to take that extended hand, come down, replace it with the hand that was on the ground and turn towards your front bent knee, reaching up the other way. And this is deep side angle twist. Deep breath in and out here, reach up, look up. Open the shoulder blades, lengthen it, come back down. Let's take a step back into downward dog. And just take a minute here to stretch out those back hamstrings and legs. Relax head, neck, shoulders. Walk the dog for a minute, lengthen the spine out, stretch out. Deep breath in and out. Slowly walk your feet into the hands into the feet. We're in Uttanasana or deep forward bend, just folding it forward, lengthening it out, relaxing the head, neck, shoulders, getting into those hamstrings. Roll up slowly. Let's take a deep breath in, let's bring the arms all the way up. And let's try for a gentle back bend, just reaching back a bit. Hands to the heart. And then we're going to take it to the other side, back to warrior pose. So left leg forward, right leg back again, feet parallel, hip width apart, toes facing the front, sink into that front knee, sink through the back heel. Sweep those arms up, relax at the top. Deep breath in and out, feel that stretch. Open again wide, 2, warrior 2. Again, open the shoulders and chest, reach those arms long, sink into that front knee. Reverse warrior, gaze up, reach up, look up. Come back, long, wide and out. Coming next into side angle pose, elbow on top of the knee, reaching the other arm up, opening the chest, back, shoulder, and then we're just going to let that extended arm drop to the lower back, open the shoulder and chest a little more, opening the heart chakra towards the sky or the ceiling. If you want to go into deep side angle, you can just bound side angle pose, I should say. You can do that by doing this and then reaching hands under and around the back, and maybe opening that shoulder a bit more, clasping hands and fingers. So that's an option. You don't have to do this one. We're going to next come into full triangle. So straighten front leg and front arm. So legs are long. Straighten them up. Reach that arm up. One hand to the ground. One to the ceiling. Deep breath in and out. Stretch it out. Extend the hands now coming down towards that front foot into triangle forward bend. So again, just bring that back foot in a little. Straighten both legs out. Fold forward. Head to the knee. Sink into it. Stretch into it. Deep stretch here, holding into that front knee. And again, this is pyramid or deep forward bend. So pyramid pose or deep forward bend. We're going to step back, gently bring that back leg down to resting lunge. Walk your front toes up gently as well. So just letting it go. And then we're going to reach arms up again. Crescent moon. Let's bring those arms up. Lengthen the spine up, reach back. Open the hips, lengthen the spine. Deep breath in and out. Okay, returning down. Coming next again into deep side angle pose. So once again, optional if you want to use the brick beside that front foot, or just resting the hand beside the front foot on the ground is fine too. This just gives you a little more length. So again, I'm resting the hand on top of the brick or right beside my front left foot, left hand, left foot. Coming to the back right leg, right arm up, open the shoulder blade up, look up, reach up. And this, again, this is deep side angle pose. Extend the hand's going to come down, replacing that hand on top of the brick, and turning towards the bent knee, open to the other side for deep side angle twist. Open the chest, back, shoulders, lengthen and look up. Deep breath in and out. Stretch it all out. Come back down. Step the feet again back into downward facing dog. So step back, lengthen back, stretch everything out. Deep breath in and out. Relax here and lengthen. And then we're going to walk forward briefly, coming into a little back bend with the cobra. So my hands grounding, lifting and lengthening, sink back, child pose, and relax. So taking a little break in child pose. I'm just going to move the camera down to the floor we're going to do a little more grounded workout from here in. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, so we're sinking back, relaxing back, deep breath in and out. Okay, we're going to walk back up, and we're going to come into a little bit of a deeper hip stretch for the last few exercises. So stepping one leg forward, so just bring one foot right to the front, hands resting beside that front foot. And once again, I'm going to use the bricks because they just add a little bit of comfort and ability to get a little deeper into the pose. So you don't have to use the bricks. You can use pillows, anything solid like a brick that you might have around the house. You don't have to use a brick at all, but it does make it easier. Okay, so I'm going to bring the forearms down on top of the brick. Some people are really flexible, might be able to bring those forearms right down to the ground, but I'm just trying to get a little deeper into that hip stretch. This is resting lunge here. We're sinking down, and you can move the brick around a little to suit you, so whatever feels best. And just holding here for another 10 or 20 seconds, just sinking forward, hip stretching. Make sure that front knee doesn't go beyond the toe. Deep breath in and out. Embrace that stretch. Okay, I'm going to put the brick to the side, and one hand to either side of that front bent knee, foot. Okay, and I'm going to walk my fingertips back and bring my toes up and fold forward, getting into a little hamstring stretch. So just sink forward, lengthen that back leg out, deep breath in and out. And then we're going to slide the foot in towards us again. Just bring it into a foot, pull it up and in so it's almost 90 degrees. And one more crescent moon lunge. So again, just revisiting that lunge pose. Lengthen back, reach up, deep breath in and out. Stretch it out. Okay, coming back down. We're going to go back into downward facing dog just for a few seconds. Stretch out those legs, walk the dog, pedal the feet, lengthen the spine. Deep breath in and out, and I'm going to take the opposite leg out. So you can rest in child pose and then come into it, or you can lift and step forward. Either one is fine. So if that's too much for you, you can just come down and then walk your foot forward like we did earlier. So once again, into resting lunge. And again, I'm going to use a brick to just help me get a little deeper into this pose. So again, hands can just rest on top of the brick, or elbows can rest on top of the brick, or hands can just ground beside that front foot on the ground. Okay, so I'm going a little deeper. If you can bring the forearms onto the ground, incredible. Do that if you can, great. Just get that hip stretched out. Deep breath in and out. Try to relax and sink into the stretch. Take a few deep breaths in and out here. Feel that hip releasing. One or two more big breaths. And then come back up slowly. And again, brick to the side, one hand to either side of that front foot. Slowly walk the fingertips back and bring that front toe up. Fold into it for a hamstring stretch. Sink forward, get that back leg. Deep breath in and out. And then we're going to slide that foot towards us one more time. Just a little, place it in a little closer, a little more comfortable. And coming back into that crescent moon lunge. Arms come up. Lengthen your spine out. Reach back. Deep breath in and out. Little back bend. Big stretch. Okay, come back down. Let's come back to the ground with both hands. Come into the back toe. And we're just going to take a minute here in downward dog. Walk the dog. Pedal the feet. Stretch out those back legs. Lengthen your spine. Deep breathing. Relaxing. Bring the feet forward a little. Hands forward a little. Coming in to Uttanasana. A deep forward bend. Lengthening it out, and once again I'm going to give it a brick option. So if you have bricks, you might want to try this one, where you're just going to have the hands resting on top of the bricks, and we're just going to hold here for half a minute or so. And again, you can have the bricks up high like mine or down flat, either one. Just feeling that stretch, lengthening it back, getting those hamstrings, folding into it, relaxing and lengthening. Breathe deeply. Okay. And I'm going to give one more alternative. If you have the bricks, this one's actually a little harder. So not for everyone, but you can also try stepping on top of the bricks and folding forward. Just be careful when you come down because you want to make sure you have your balance. And you're just going to sink forward, and this is just going to make the stretch even bigger because you're going to go beyond the toes, which is for those people who are already kind of stretched out and they want to get a challenge. This is it. So again, either one without the bricks, hands on top of bricks, or this one, feet on top of bricks. A few variations. Okay, let's come back down. We're going to actually do one more standing pose. We're going to do a little bit of a dancer. So I'm going to bring that leg up, open that front hip again. So we're just lifting, another hip stretch here. I'm lengthening, deep breath in and out, and then I'm going to sink the foot back, and we're going to come into triangle forward bend. So again, same before, same triangle forward bend, pyramid pose, but a little different because we're coming from the standing position. Hands at the heart. We're going to sweep around. This is traditionally how it's done. We're opening the heart chakra, we're connecting to the back of the spine. And again, you got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, nice and long, lengthening your spine up, connecting to the back, opening the heart chakra, breathing in. Exhale, slowly sink forward, head to the front knee again, sink forward, stretch out. Go a little deeper every breath out. Get those hamstrings stretched out. And bring those arms down. Step the feet together back to another Uttanasana. Roll up. Let's try the other side. So dancer pose. I'm shifting to the opposite leg. Bring that opposite foot up. Open that front hip and thigh. Lengthen it out a bit. Feel that stretch. Open the shoulders, hips, and chest. Lengthen, lift, and then step that foot back. So one is slightly forward, one is slightly back. Starting with hands at the heart, feet parallel. Sweep those arms behind the back. Bring those palms up the back, opening the chest. Keep the connection to the back. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Fold forward. Sink into it. Ground those feet. Sink into it a little deeper every breath out. Sink into it. Breathe into it. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Okay, hands come down. Bring that back foot in. Uttanasana again, just sinking forward. Then we're going to sink back and come down to the ground. I'm just going to take it to Malasana here. And we're just going to finish with a few stretches on the floor. So take your time coming into the ground. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, forward bound angle pose. A little hip stretch here. Opening those hips, sinking the knees towards the floor, lengthening through the spine. Deep breath in and out. Relax, ground, sink. Okay, let's take it, we're actually going to take it into a deeper hip stretch. So we've been warming up the hips all this time, so we're going to go into log pose or half lotus. You can do full lotus if you feel the need to, and I'll try to describe that, but I'm not going to show it. So one leg's going to come in close, other foot's going to come on top, and you're just going to have the knees kind of sink down. And again, it's like 2 stacked logs, or this is half lotus. Full lotus is bottom leg also coming up and tucking it in, so then they're both coming on top, both feet on top. So this one's a little easier. We're going to take a couple seconds here just to relax and feel that hip stretch. And then whatever leg's on top, I'm going to add the opposite arm up for a little twist and a little stretch. So you can just gently push down and open a little through the chest and back, looking to the back, deep breath in and out. Return to center. Let's take that leg on the top and bring it down, and then we'll take it to the other side. Pull it up. A little ankle stretch, hip stretch. Again, just try to relax and breathe deeply. Getting those knees to drop, hips to open. And once again, we're going to take the opposite hand up. So whatever leg's on top should be the other side. And again, just doing a little twist with a little like press. So gentle press and a little twist to the side or back wall, and deep breath in and out. Squeeze out those abs, open the shoulder blades. Return to center, and I'm going to release those legs. Let's shake them out, shake them all out. Shake out the back of the legs, the knees, the calves, the hamstrings, and then we'll do windshield wash your feet, loosen up those ankles after that little stretch. And I'm going to come into my back palms, grounding through the palms, shoulder width apart, coming into tabletop. So opening those hips up, getting the other side, lift and lengthen, grounding those palms, strengthening arms and shoulders, deep breath in and out. And gently return back down Walk those hands forward, reaching into the back, getting those hamstrings again, folding into it, sinking into it, reaching it out, lengthen it out. Come back up and come into easy pose. So just crossing legs in easy pose. And let's take a few breaths here. Just try to get a minute to relax and breathe. Just try to relax and quiet the mind. Be centered, be present, be grounded. Just rest those elbows on top of the knees. Fill the lungs up with air. Then empty them out. One or two more of those. See if you can breathe right into the belly. Deep, slow breaths. Okay, one last little breathing exercise, and this one won't be for everyone, but most people will be okay with it. If you do have heart problems, eye problems, or lung problems, you may not want to do this one. We're working this exercise works on building our lung capacity because, again, as we age, we lose some of it. So we always want to make sure we're breathing deeply and fully, which most of the time we're not. We're going to slowly build our inhale from 4 to 10, and we'll exhale the same, 4. So we start with an even breath in 4, even exhale 4. Then one by one we're going to build the inhale until we get to 10. Okay, so I'm going to count. You can breathe. You can try this out. If you find it uncomfortable for whatever reason at any point, just go back to regular breathing. That's fine too. It's going to be a brief little breathing exercise. So here we go. We're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Regular breaths, in and out. Just return to your own rhythm of breath and just notice how you felt about that exercise, if it got particularly hard at one point or if you had to stop. And that's fine if you did, just something for you to note for yourself. And again, if you do actually have low blood pressure, that last exercise will help with that too. Helps balance it out. So again, thank you for joining me today on Moving on the Mat with Dana. Namaste. Have a great day. Please like this video, and I hope to see you again soon.